The camera sweeps across a towering skyscraper, the headquarters of a once glorious empire. Inside, the boardroom is a battlefield. The female CEO sits at the head of the table, back straight but eyes heavy, her tailored suit sharp but her spirit fraying at the edges. Around her, chaos brews, angry shareholders slam papers down, advisors whisper, and the legal team mutters about lawsuits. Every accusation lands like a hammer. Stock value plummeted. We've lost our investors. This company is done. She sits still, like a queen watching her castle burn. Her hands tremble beneath the table, but her face shows only cold composure. Years of sacrifice, late nights, ruthless decisions, and endless fights, all reduced to ashes in a single meeting. A board member delivers the final blow. "I'm afraid you've lost everything." The room falls silent. Her breath catches. For years she believed she was untouchable, but now she feels naked in front of her enemies. No allies remain. Her title, CEO, stripped of its power. The next sequence shows her downfall in fragments. News anchors shouting her name in scandal. A chauffeur driving away, leaving her alone on the curb. So-called friends, ignoring her calls. Headlines on glowing screens. Empire collapses, queen without a throne. That night, she stands before the glass wall of her penthouse, the city skyline glittering like jewels she no longer owns. A crystal wine glass rests untouched in her hand. The once proud woman crumbles, mascara streaking her cheeks. She whispers to herself, brokenly, "I've lost everything." The camera lingers on her reflection, half in shadow, half in light, symbolizing a woman torn between who she was and who she is now. The next morning, fate strips her further. Her sleek luxury car, once a symbol of her power, sputters and dies on a lonely road. She steps out in wrinkled clothes, her hair unkempt from a sleepless night. The world that once bowed to her now feels mercilessly ordinary. A small garage sits nearby. She hesitates, pride warring with desperation, but finally walks toward it. Inside, the air smells of oil and rubber. Tools clatter, radios hum softly, and in the corner stands a mechanic, simple clothes, rough hands, eyes kind but unreadable. He looks up and sees her not as a headline, not as a CEO, but simply as a woman in trouble. Without judgment, he nods. "Car trouble." She almost laughs, her voice bitter. Car trouble is the least of it. While he works under the hood, she talks, at first cautiously, then like a floodgate bursting. She tells him about her empire, the betrayal, the humiliation. Her voice cracks as she says the words she's been choking on. "I was on top of the world yesterday. Today, I have nothing left." The mechanic straightens, wiping grease from his hands, and looks her directly in the eye. His gaze is steady, almost grounding. "Nothing," he asks quietly. "Are you sure about that?" The question slices through her despair. She frowns, unsure whether he's mocking or challenging her. For a moment, she wants to argue, to defend her loss, but the mechanic's calmness silences her. The scene ends with a charged silence. His words hang in the air, waiting for something, or someone, to prove him right. From the backseat of the stalled car, a soft voice breaks the tension. "Mommy." The CEO turns, startled. Her daughter, no more than 7 years old, emerges with a sketchbook clutched to her chest. She runs toward her mother with innocent eagerness, as if unaware of the storm surrounding them. The mechanic steps back, allowing the scene to unfold. The little girl holds up her drawing. Crayon lines form a picture of her mother wearing a crown, standing tall and smiling. "See, Mommy, you're still the best queen to me." The CEO's breath catches. Her knees buckle as she crouches to her daughter's level, tears spilling freely. She clutches the drawing as though it were more valuable than every stock, every building, every fortune she lost. In that embrace, the boardroom, the skyscraper, the glittering penthouse, all of it vanishes. None of it matters compared to the warmth of her daughter's arms. The mechanic watches silently, his expression soft. Then, with quiet finality, he speaks. "You still have her." The words are simple, but they echo like a revelation. For the first time since her fall, the CEO sees clearly. She hasn't lost everything. She still has love, trust, and the pure devotion of the one person who matters most. The camera captures the closing moment, the mother holding her daughter tightly, her tears no longer bitter but cleansing. The mechanic, leaning casually against the car, nods knowingly. The city skyline glows in the distance, not as a reminder of what she lost, but as a backdrop for a new beginning. Her crown is gone, but in her daughter's eyes, she remains a queen.